Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. Bayern Munich have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
We have already started here. Thiago, James, Robben, whipped in. Goalkeeper's ball. Speculative strike. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
James Rodriguez has been full of enthusiasm and desire, and his work rate has been very strong, and he's clever in being able to read the game almost a step ahead of everyone else. That's great play.
It's James Rodriguez. No foul, says the referee. Well positioned to make that interception. Robben has a look inside the box. Robben, he's left his man. Robben, oh, it's opened up nicely, he's had a goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead!
Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Robben. Going through, it's Lewandowski! What about it? All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. However, they tried to stand in his way. He just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Whose ball? Who's going to get that? He's got away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Going through, striding forward, facing goal. He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Lewandowski really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
A spectacular effort! Saved only by poor finishing.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Bayern Munich are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been...
And the action is back on the way. He's left his man, Lewandowski! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! Oh, that is a gem! And surely that settles it. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Bayern Munich take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. It's Lewandowski! They are rampant! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So the main man takes his leave. Feel the ovation.
Listen, by taking him off now, the hat-trick hero gets a lovely ovation from the crowd, and I think the opposition will be just glad to see the back of him.
Bayern Munich totally rampant here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Going through. Robben plays it in. Boateng does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Maxim. Goretzka. And it's Muller. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's got away. Robben. Can he score? No mistake! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
So the ball's got out of play, and a change is upcoming.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Bayern Munich tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Muller! Not out the best in the keeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Can he put it away? Oh, almost a sixth.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
There's going to be another change here. Now it's Muller. Oh, that's a waste. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gets it back. Now it's Muller. He's left his man. It's Muller! Goal! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Going through. Big chance! It's a goal! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's a loose ball. And that's that. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Bayern Munich simply imposed their strength from